Here's a few tips to take your container garden to the next level. First, container gardens struggle to stay the right moisture level. So one of the things you can do to cut down on your watering frequency is to actually use mulch in your container. So what I have here is just a nice straw mulch that you can find at any hardware or home improvement store. And I can use this to just kind of tuck it around my plants and give them an extra layer of protection so that water doesn't evaporate as quickly from my container. Straw is probably the most popular mulch, but there's lots of options out there, wood chips and different sorts of ground covers, so you can use what works best for you and what's affordable. Another tip is to look for plant varieties that are actually smaller and well suited to containers. Here you can see this squash variety is labeled bush. Typically, we hear them called bush, patio, or dwarf varieties, and those are the ones that are going to fit really well into your containers because they have a compact growing structure that will fit really well. And our final tip for growing in containers is to use trellises. You can go vertical in your container, and this really helps maximize your space, keeps your plants neat and tidy, and helps the fruit be healthy and off the ground. So what I have here is just a basic tomato cage. This could be used with a variety of plants: cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, squash. But I can just place it in the container and it'll give my tomato something to climb as it grows. Here's a more traditional trellis that you might see used with peas or cucumbers. You can just sort of set it across the container like this. Might be a little small for this container, but you get the idea. And you can actually use small dowel rods or sticks that you find around your yard, and you can put twine between those, and that's another great way of building a trellis for your container. So remember these few tips to help you make your container garden even better. First, use mulch to help retain moisture in your container. Second, use bush, dwarf, or patio varieties of plants that are smaller and will fit in your containers. And finally, use trellising and other structures to help your garden go vertical and maximize space. Thank you and happy gardening.